Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be storing photo cards. I'm so excited because I have almost 2 months of updates to store. So I also decided to make this a Q&A as well. So I'm going to try and answer questions at the same time. And these questions came from my Instagram, so thank you to everyone who sent me a question. I really appreciate it. So I'll be answering questions while storing, and yeah, I will get into my bigger binder first before we do these little ones. First of all, I'm so sorry about the glare. It's gonna be there the whole time. And also this really weird shadow over here is actually my phone, so I really do apologize for like this contrast we got going on. The first question isn't really a question, but it's from my roommate, and she said Yoongi slay. And you know what? I agree with that. Yoongi slay. The first thing we're gonna be storing is something I actually bought from Courtney, aka BTS Potato. She was downsizing some items, and that was a perfect opportunity for me to secure Jimin's HYYH on stage set. I'm really happy to have this. I've always wanted this set, so I'm so happy to finally have it in my collection. And I do have 3 of these that I taped to a piece of paper because I just thought it would look better. And I'm gonna put a sleeve right here. I usually have a different brand, but I'm gonna just put Ultra Pro in for the moment because I'm just too lazy to go get the other ones. So I'm gonna do this card up here. Oh, did y'all hear that pop? Oh my gosh. So while I store this, I'm going to answer a question. Hardest photo card to get. So I feel like I don't have a specific answer for this one. I just find that there are certain photo cards I have more difficulties trying to find, but I don't know, like when it comes to collecting, I find some like certain cards to be very difficult, and then other cards I think are difficult, but then I end up finding them pretty quickly or for a good price, and then I'm like, oh, maybe it wasn't so difficult. But I do feel like one of my biggest struggles at the moment is just trying to keep up with JK's stuff and JK's photo cards. I'm like 3 DVD cards behind, and I used to be more on top of it, but just the more that were released, the more I fell behind if I didn't pull him or if I wasn't able to find trades. So I would say JK DVD Blu-ray cards are just some of the hardest photo cards for me to find if I don't pull them. Okay, I like this. This is kind of, I know there's a glare, I'm so sorry. This is my setup. I'm gonna put fillers here, and that's that. So I finally have HYYH on stage, complete in my eyes because I'm not collecting all the postcards. The next question is, are you happy with your collection right now? I am happy with my collection. I feel like if I'm not happy with my collection, I will make the change and do it to make sure I am happy with my collection, because I never want to be unhappy with my collection. So I try to make changes where I can so that I'm very satisfied with my collection. So speaking of things that make me very happy about my collection, mini photo cards, I do have 2 super exciting sets that will be adding to the binder. So I have JK's Love Yourself Japan set and JK's Speak Yourself the final set. The next question while I put these away, if I were to start over, what would you have done different or changed? This is such a good question. I think I'm very lucky that I started when I did. If you don't know, I started collecting in 2019, which was pre-pandemic, and I think that that helped me a lot with collecting. And I finished Jimin and JK's album PCs pretty quickly. But I just need to show this card because this is one of my favorite mini PCs ever, and I'm so happy to have it. But I would not, if I were to start today, I don't think I would have the collection I do. Like, there's just no way I'd be able to have half of the things I do, just with the way the market is, and especially with the direction that JK has gone, it's just not plausible. So I'm very happy I started when I did, and I really wouldn't change anything else. I just wish that I wasn't so attached, so that I could either just collect, you know, album and maybe some DVD, but I love BTS so much, and I know collecting doesn't equal how much you love someone, and I feel that way about like when I dropped my Jin collection. I wanted people to know that like I still love Jin, and even though I'm dropping his collection, it doesn't mean I dislike him or I'm unstanning or he's not on my bias line anymore. Like, you don't have to, your collection does not equal how much you love a member. So I feel like I wish that my brain would know that when it comes to certain Jimin and JK items. You don't need certain items to be a good Jimin collector or a good Jikook collector or a good JK collector. Like, I wish my brain would comprehend that part, but I just feel like I just want so much of their stuff, but sometimes money-wise, like, you just can't have it all. Okay, moving on to Speak Yourself Final. I've had these for a while, so I'm so sorry about this glare. Like, I feel so bad that it's probably very annoying. The next few questions are from Elle, so thank you to Elle for sending so many questions. She asked, if money wasn't a factor, which rare item would you go for? I will insert pictures here of some of my favorite rare merch items. Definitely Now One. There's Jikook units from Now One. I would love those. I will not be getting those, but I do love them. I love JK's MD Diary photo card. Like, that one is so cute. And I also love JK's Speak Yourself Hollow, the Star Hollow. One of my favorite cards, hands down. Yeah, I think I would say those are my favorite rare items that I would totally love. And another, I don't know if it's really considered rare or not, but Young Forever Taiwan edition for Jimin. That is one of my favorite cards. And Elle has it, and Elle actually showed me when she got it, and I screamed no, but I was so happy. Both Mary and Elle have that card, and I vicariously live through them because it's just a beautiful card. Here's this set. I'm so happy to have it, like, finally have it. It's one of my favorite looks for JK. And now I have all of JK's mini photo cards from Love Yourself. So that makes me very happy. Do a quick little flip through. My Dalmajang collection is back here. And I'm gonna put Dalmajang after last year's set instead of after Little Wishes so that I can kind of keep them separate even though they're in the same holiday section. But I want to put Dalmajang after the other Dalmajang sets. So for Dalmajang, I was super lucky to pull almost every card except for one for each of them. So I'm missing Jimin's 5 and JK's 3. Otherwise, I am complete, and I did pull them all, so I didn't have to trade or buy, which, thank you, big hit. Especially for their special cards. Like, I didn't want to deal with it. And when I pulled this card, oh my gosh, I screamed. I was so happy. And I love this card. Another question Elle asked is, do you bring your entire collection to college? I actually, last year I did bring my entire collection to college, but this year I decided that I was only going to take this binder and the mini binders because I just knew I wasn't going to be able to film as much, so I didn't want to bring all of my binders. I don't have a lot of space in my room anyway, and those binders are pretty big, so I would rather just leave them at home. And most of my collection's at home anyway. Like, if we're including like my album collection, I do not bring my album collection to school. I don't bring any of my albums. The only things I have here are my signed Jimin and JK items, but otherwise everything else is at home. So no, I do not. When will we be blessed with purple coup again? Oh, I would love to know. I love purple coup. I love purple hair on any of them. No, but for real, I just love purple hair, and I love purple JK. So I would be so happy for a purple comeback. Here is Jimin's cards. Very pretty. And then we have JK. Elle asked, what is the first photo card you bought and the last photo card you bought? So the first photo card I bought was actually JK You Never Walk Alone, a tier gen card. I just can't remember which tier gen card. I think it might be you. And yeah, I think it was a U card. I actually bought like Jin and JK cards at the same time when I was on eBay because at the time I was not aware of an Instagram community. I only knew of Twitter and eBay, so that's where I thought I would get most of my collection. But eBay is not the place to go for album cards, I can promise you that. I'm so sorry about this glare. I really hope it's not that big of a deal. Here's JK set. Very handsome. So now we can move to the back of my binder. Right here, I have this card, which never thought I would have. One of the cutest photo cards ever. I feel like it's so unnecessarily hard to find, and it's unnecessarily expensive because people like to overprice it because it came in a set. So now for the last few parts of this binder, I have two of Jimin's behind the stage cards. So these are just my favorite photos. I'm so happy these are photo cards. Oh, I cry. Okay, so I don't know when I'm getting JKs. So for now, this page is complete. Beautiful. Love to see it. And here at the back. Happy Halloween. This literally looks like a Halloween page. Okay, I think that was everything for this binder. We can move on to the minis. We do have a lot to talk about in this binder, so let's just get right into it. First section we're going to start off in is the photo book section. I have the icon section, so I do have the group card that comes with it because it comes with everyone, but I only have JK set for now because I only bought JK's book. I figured I would get Jimin on resale, so I don't have Jimin's yet, but I do hope to get his eventually. But for now I have JK's, and I'll just put it in this little 4 pocket, and that'll be that. This is one of my favorite photo cards. I just love it. He looks so cute. I can't explain it. I really love this card. This card makes me laugh because I think it's adorable, but it is so green. And of course, love, love, love this one. And this one, I love the background. There we go. There are his 4 photo cards, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this group card, but I do love this group card a lot. One of the other questions that Elle asked is a look or outfit that I wish was an official photo card. This is such a hard question because I'm trying to think of like all of my favorite looks. I don't know. I feel like I'll think about it better when I'm editing, so I'll just put a few examples up that are like some of my favorite styling and that I wish were photo cards, so I'll insert that right now. Going back to the conversation we were having earlier about Purple Coup, I wish we had more Purple Coup things. We have at least 3 or 4 photo cards, 2 of them being this one, and, well, I guess these would count as photo cards as well, but yeah, I just wish we had more Purple Coup, because I just love purple JK, like, so good. I do know one styling that I wish we had. One that I can say 100% is a photo shoot from 2020, and I wanted that to be Memories of 2020 so badly. I was so mad when we didn't get that as the OT7 set, and instead we got like a New Year's Eve look, and I was so sad because I was like, I could show you. It's the Memories of 2020 were these, and I was so mad that we could have had this photo shoot. Like, I love them in that. Like, it was just beautiful, and we would have had another blue June card. So, anyways, back to this. For the photo books, I do plan on getting all 4 photo cards for both Jimin and JK. At the moment, I don't have any of Jimin's, but I do have JK's. These are my pools. I have 2, so these were my pools. I'm so happy to pull these. These are my favorite cards. So I'm just missing one. I'll find it eventually. It's not a big deal. and I will get Jimin's. Jimin's are so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, like Jimin, hands down, my favorite styling so far, my favorite photo book so far. I'm gonna store these JK ones, and I will answer the next question, which is, what is your favorite experience you've had? I have two favorite experiences. One was February 20th. I got to see BTS up close because they were at MTV Fresh Out, and I happened to be like right at the front of the line, and that was just where I was. Me and my friend were both super lucky to be like put there, and basically we were literally 3 feet away from BTS. They like walked right by us. Just so beautiful up close, and like obviously we were respectful, we kept our distance, but it was just a surreal experience. I mean, I've never been, I don't even think you're that close to BTS when you're at Barricade, like, but that was just such a great day in general, like being with them on comeback day, and also because it was February 2020, that was probably one of the last days. We were probably one of the last few crowds that BTS saw, which is just such a bittersweet moment. This is the back of JK's. It's really beautiful. And then my second favorite experience is the Permission to Dance in LA concerts, where I got to meet Mary, who asked this question, and I got to meet Caitlin and Grace, and I got to meet so many people that day, and it was just such a great experience overall. If you ever feel like you can't go to a concert by yourself, I'm here to tell you, you can. I have anxiety, like I don't do well by myself a lot, but I was perfectly okay being alone at that concert, and I made so many friends. I made friends with people next to me, and like I said, I got to meet up with so many awesome people. So if you're ever considering going to a concert by yourself, do it. So now we are moving into memories, so we will be talking about this beauty. And this beauty is actually a gift from Elle, and I just want to say thank you so much to her again. She surprised me. I wish I was filming my reaction when I opened it, because I had no idea. I genuinely wanted to cry because she had heard me rant multiple times in our DMs about how I had gotten scammed out of this card, and I kept putting off trying to rebuy it because I was just so upset about being scammed, and she surprised me with this because I had bought a different card because of her, and she sent me that card but then sent this one as well, and I was just super thrilled to see it, and I'm so appreciative of her, and half of these upcoming cards will be because of her. So thank you to Elle for just being such a great collecting friend and always listening to my rants, and for helping me out in things like this. I really appreciate it. And now this is complete. Like, this is crazy. We can now work on 2021. So I have Jimin's DVD card. I traded with my friend Joey. I'm excited to get Jimin's. It should be here this weekend. So Jimin will be complete for memories. And then we just have to work on JK. Alrighty, so moving on to muster. I have Sawuzu Blu-ray. Love this card. If you didn't know, yellow is my favorite color, so anytime JK wears yellow, such a good look. And Jimin's also wearing yellow in his, so actually I think quite a few of them are wearing yellow in theirs. I think this one's cute because his name's in the back. But he's doing his little newt and his peace sign. But happy to have JK completed for Sawuzu. We are moving into the tour section. If y'all remember, I made a video, I will link it, where I rearranged my DVD Blu-ray collection, and I did in fact clown. And we can blame Elle for this, but we can also love and appreciate. I have no regrets. Basically, I had said in that video that I had no plans on collecting Love Yourself tour because it was just very daunting, and collecting both Jimin and JK for that was just a lot, and it is a lot, and I still stand by that. But I may or may not have 3 of those cards. As we know, I've had JK's New York DVD card for a while. And he's been lonely. He hasn't had any friends for over a year, but I changed that. This page probably won't change for a while. I think this is going to be my top 4, and when I get the money or the next time around, I'll look for some others, but at least I got my main priorities for Love Yourself Tour, my favorites. So I will stop gatekeeping and tell you what I got. To answer Elle's question, several minutes later, this is the last photo card I bought. It was Jimin's Love Yourself in Europe DVD. I love this card. I think he's beautiful. And I bought it for his birthday. It came after his birthday, but my intention was to buy a photo card for his birthday, and this was the one I chose. It's beautiful. And it was such a good price. I really could not pass it up. So I did it. And I'm gonna put him here because the next one I have is JK's Love Yourself in Europe DVD card. The final card, the drum roll, the one that Elle texted me she found, and sent me a listing, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna do it. And it is my favorite Jimin card, hands down. It's my most expensive card, this one. Yeah, this beauty, like, oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. He's beautiful. I love this card so much. I had to get it. As soon as Elle sent me the listing, I was like, yep, I'll take it. So we put it in her buy order and waited for it to arrive. She compared it to hers, and it is real, so there's no worries there, and he is in here safe and sound. My top 2 Jimin and JK cards. Never thought I would own these, so gotta say, it's a wild feeling. These are beautiful though. That is everything I had to store, and also all the questions I had to answer. But yeah. And then this is where I'm going to put Speak Yourself the Final, because Big Hit said 3 years later we're getting a DVD. But yeah, that is everything that I had to store and talk about and answer all the questions. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!